Uh, is everything working as intended? Did I forget to show the Genshin again? I think I turned it off by accident. Hello, everyone. Slightly a bit tired here, but did I put part 3 or was it part 4? To be honest, I generally do not remember. But yeah, we're on part 4 of doing the Stygian help, and I think I'm gonna try to make this week the last one because next week we're mostly going to focus on the Imaginary Theater stuff, and with the current channel update stuff over on the YouTube side that I'm currently working on. Hopefully, I can get it out by the time the theater resets this Sunday. Maybe things will be there'll be some slight changes to the server. So once again, I keep hyping it up, but trust me, I'm gonna release it this time. And for anyone watching the stream, welcome, 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 welcome one. I keep saying welcome again. I'm just like I expected to be full of energy after spending a lot of time like grooming and taking care of myself, but now I just have like no energy. Anyways, we're going to start off with one of the viewers, which I haven't logged into their account for a while. I don't know if they cleared Stygian, but regardless, I'm still going to go log in to take in some data. So let's just jump straight to it. Okay, we just log out on my own account and we're going to start off with the first. I was about to say contestant, but they're not a contestant. So I guess you could say that's kind of close enough. Let me get the details real quick. Yeah, I'm just a little bit not as energetic. I just did 2 sets of not just it. I had dinner just now, but before dinner I worked out, got back to working out again after being busy for a little bit, or however you want to say it. Ooh, that took a lot more energy than I expected. Granted, I did have to go to the airport this morning, and I did manage to get breakfast from McDonald's. It's more tiring than I expected, but I guess maybe that's the recoil from getting a medium, no sugar Americano, which was not bad. It was surprisingly nice being warm, but at the same time, it's also like tiring. It's just the recoil. Honestly, it really is just the recoil. I don't have anything more to say about that. Anyways, I think where is my 6.3 Stygian help? Bro has not logged in. Okay. I think so far I've only cleared 2 main Stygians, and I think I've already streamed for like quite a while already. So let's just get this out of the way. And this one, I don't think should have any issues with the clear, because if I remember, this account has what is that thing called again? Flynn's and Inefa. So worst case scenario, I think we have an Electro DPS in the form of Cloran, so I don't think this account should have any problem. Or has it already been cleared? No, it has not been cleared. Bro has not had time to play the game. No dire disturbance, but I don't think he plays the game. The account owner plays the game enough to deal with this, so we're just gonna jump in straight into Fearless. We do have the Flint and Nefer team. Hopefully there is a preset for Okay, there is indeed a preset for this. There is Columbina though. You know what? I'm gonna check the Columbina build. Oh. Ooh. 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 Bro definitely has not had time to work on stuff. Well, at least we have spare artifacts. So that's one good thing. I don't know if we're gonna have enough energy recharge, so that's the one thing I'm worried about. Maybe we don't. I don't even know if the team's gonna be enough DPS, but I think this is with signature. So maybe it's not as bad as I think it would be, you know? Is there an onset? No, there isn't. Ooh, but no ER though. I would like to have a piece with a little bit of ER. Is that a lot to ask? No? I guess there is a lot to ask. Oh god, oh god. Okay, do we have any useful piece crit damage? I guess I'll take whatever bare-born piece we got, because beggars can't be choosers at this point. Are the talents even leveled up? Oh, ooh, ooh. Is Columbina gonna be better than Ino here? Well, she does buff Luna reactions, and she is level 80. I guess I'll just put my bets up to that. Oh yeah, there is Skirk. I forgot about that. Hey, Cloran. And where are the good old overloaded team members? I kind of don't want to run Bennett. Yansan would be pretty nice. If she can burst. That's the biggest catch. I'm praying to God this Yansan can actually burst. 190 ER is not sufficient by Stygian standard. Let's see, what do we run? An unleveled Versa. Yep, that's still work in progress. But at least the Cloran is C1, so it's not completely worthless. We could do Cloran Electrocharge, but I think... Oh, we can't even do... Oh, and we are on the wrong timing. Okay. Okay, so forget about that. Do we even have Farina here? Okay, we do have Farina, thank God. I guess Farina Electrocharge? Is that the only option we got? Because you can probably run something like Skirk here, but that means if I run Farina here, that means I probably can't run Farina here. Overload it here, though. Ooh, predicament. Now I don't even know if the Chlorine will do enough damage to deal with that. I'm not very optimistic with that one. No, that's kind of weird. I could just run Chevy. Oh, we still need off-field Pyro, though. Let's say we run Chevy. Is there a Durin? I swear I remember seeing Durin around here. Yes. To some extent, yes. Is the homework done? Okay. That's something to be considered. Yeah, I'm getting a heart attack. Oh, this is... Not literally, but... Ooh, I'm holding myself back from saying words that I shouldn't mean. Oof. Hey, you know what? We'll take Amenoma. It's better than nothing. Right, I feel like I was the one who changed the build because the account owner doesn't have time to do the build. Oh, okay, let's say we have off-field Pyro. Do we even have enough energy to burst? Oh, shit. And we still need Fischl for the next one. Where is this guy? Fischl. I hope the Chevrolet is on Fav. Please. Oh god. Oh Lord Almighty. Are we gonna even bother clearing Fearless? Because this account has the potential to clear Fearless, just not... Just not the builds. What happened? Why is Zhongli on... Okay, Zhongli has Noblesse. But if I use Noblesse, we're not even gonna get enough ER. What is... I'm just gonna take things as it is. I feel like the more I question, the more I'm gonna lose my mind. So at this point, I'm just not gonna think anymore. Let's just get the builds done. If we can't clear, we'll just go to menacing. End of story. Don't think about it, Mr. Streamer. I've seen many accounts. I've seen many things. Clearly, something like this doesn't faze me. Why? Oh, I would even get the homework. What is this thing at the back? Is that C6 Bennett? No, random EVA accounts. Oh, okay. I think I feel like we can run Yelan, right? Cat. No. Cat, please do not step on my detachable keyboard. You can go sleep at the side of the audio interface. Thank you very much. Does this team have enough to burst? It is Fav. It's C0 Fav. I have a little bit of faith. Just a little bit, though. Not a whole lot of faith. You know, this is like the perplexing thing because this account should very much be able to clear. In fact, the stats are actually not bad, though. It's not the highest CV, but it's better than nothing. I think we're going to try with the Flints one and try to get the Columbina burst first. I don't know what we're going to do for the Cloran one. I'm just praying to God that C1 Cloran can carry us through. Oh boy. Let me stretch a bit. Did you receive my Lantern right? I don't even know. I haven't even touched Lantern right at all. Like, I just want to get a few of the stuff in the way, and then maybe for the later part of the stream, I can maybe do the Lantern right stuff. Oh, okay. Wish me luck. Because this account is going to need more than luck and skill, I'll tell you that right now. Alright, give me that 36 flat energy. Give me that Luna charge. Okay, the damage is actually good because I believe this is R1. Oh yeah, this Columbina's not bursting at all. The damage is really good though. Oh yeah, the damage is good. Oh, so I just realized one thing. Because the rumor for the next patch, like we know the banners, we know Varka's gonna be there, right? So because of the rumors, there's definitely gonna be Varka Escoffier. And because of Inefa, there's supposed to be the rumored Flints, right? I miss. Oh, I hate this guy. And also, of course, Skirk. So I'm thinking like, if I pull for C0R1, can't I technically just go for, what's the word for it? I could technically lose 50-50 on the weapon banner and still get Flint signature. Which means my Flints can now be Inefaless. Which is great, by the way. Do this so that I can get all the energy back. Yeah, this Flint has no problem. Yeah, this is a C0R1 Flint with an FR. The damage is going to be above average. The only reason why it sucks is because Columbina has like 0 ER. I kinda don't want to do the other two. I think I'm going to do Crab first. I'm going to do Crab first and pray to God we have enough energy. We're going to start off with a Skirk Whole Elemental Skill. Is this Splendor? Oh god, it is Splendor. I'm going to die of cringe right now. Okay, that's one faff. One faff. I'm gonna try to do this. Like, we're gonna try to get all the energy out as fast as possible. They're not bus. Am I retarded? There you go. Actually, I should have saved the energy, don't I? Wait, can I get burst back? Oh boy. Okay. My Yelan's dead, alright. Any of the 3 weapons would be really nice. Yeah, Varka. I don't think Varka's weapon is all. I don't remember Varka's like weapon. I know it's super niche. That's all I remember. Let's try to group all the crabs first. There you go. We're gonna try to focus on breaking the thing. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't do that. This? Oh, that was close. Tiny Heat is very damn frustrating. It's very damn frustrating. We'll just bring Xingqiu for the damage reduction. Another day of Xingqiu being goaded. Woohoo, no surprise. At least Xingqiu can burst though. That's one good part. It's a crit stick would be nice for C6 there because I don't have any crit claymores. I guess it's better than nothing. Because, you know, it's Claymores, aside from Red Horn and Bacon, I think most Claymores like kind of suck. I don't know about you, most Claymores kind of suck. Yeah, let's see if I can get this out of it. I think we'll focus on this. Try to focus on the Hydra application. Okay, let's try to go away. That. Yep. I'm gonna go for some application. It was better than nothing. Oh my god, this goddamn Escoffier, bro. I'm literally going to lose my mind. Ah, okay, now she... No, this is not gonna hit. Yo, no one can burst in this team. What the fuck, man? Actually, everyone can burst except for the one that matters. So I have to bring like 3 FAFs. 174. I mean, it is good that it's FAF, but... Of course. I remember I swapped this build because bro does not farm for energy recharge. And it's still not enough. Do I need 2 FAFs? Actually, I know the reason. Get this disgusting weapon out of my face right now. There it is. Get this goddamn disgusting weapon out of my face. Anyone earning Splendor before having freaking C4 is just cringe. Unless you run like Mono Hydro, which can technically allow you to cope with having no ER, but doing that in Stygian is... You're just asking for trouble at that point. Gotta bait them all to come here. Get that out of the way. Can still get most of the energy back. See if I can get my energy back. I get some energy back. Okay, do that. Okay, maybe do some damage on the side crabs. Maybe we can do some damage, like maybe 10% is worth something. Maybe 10% is worth something. This is... Man. Do I need 3 FAFs in this team? Or is it just a Hydro application? How many things do I have to min-max to get the right thing? And it's not that the Skirk is bad. Skirk is good. Because I think 85 to 100 is a very solid start. Okay. Clearable a 4-star only run? I mean, clearable, I don't know about that. Not to say that I don't trust, but like I said, context is always important. Like another thing that I saw this part of the comments, and it's like I forgot to hold them on the bus. Okay. It's like just because it's clearable with a 4-star only team, the question to be asked is that can you clear it with a 4-star team? Which is such a funny retort. I love it so much. Like I saw it in a random like Facebook comment or something. Oh, never mind, he's dead. It's like even if a 4-star only run is possible, the question is can you do a 4-star only run to clear it? And then when you think back about it and you're just like, oh, that's such a good report. I love it so much. Because like you always have to look at the builds, especially for any Genshin endgame related stuff. You always check the builds before making any assumptions. Because it's important for you to know what exactly it is you're dealing with. A lack of context can basically lead you to misinformation, which is not good. Not a good thing. Like how Arlecchino C0 R1 can clear Fearless against a dog, but the context that is needed is the fact that it's C0 R1 Arlecchino, which is not the same as me, my broke ass, and freaking Jade Spear. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Let's just try to optimize this bit. C4 Lanyan and C5 Beidou. You don't need C5 Beidou unless you have C6. C4 Lanyan is a bit better because it does offer you a little bit of team buffing from the Elemental Mastery stuff. As for me, I don't remember. I don't think I have a single 4-star Liyue character that isn't C6 already. So it's just 3-star glitter for me there. Just try to focus on breaking the guy. Oh, there's a guy here. It's funny how the guy can't dodge. That's hilarious. That probably is not a good idea. Oh great, I'm stuck. I literally cannot move. Because I think what we can do is we can stay here and try to get a multi-hit situation. This is not quite it. It's just not it. How many cleared this Stygian? No change. Still 2. And we're only measuring Fearless, not Menacing. I think let's just try to go for Menacing first. Okay, let me try this one first. It's just the lack of energy. Like I can optimize it, but I don't have Skulk myself, so I generally have literally no information about this. And now I can't do that. Great. Oh yeah, bro's cooked. I think we have to run Electro Charge or Ran first. Yeah, just Electro Charge Cloran, really. We put Fischl here. And then we put Yelan. Maybe Yansan will be helpful. Do we have a Consolation 1? Okay, 0. That's very, very minimal. I know there's no guarantee. I know to burst. I mean, I could just run double Hydro just for the guarantee. Oh, I could do VV. Oh yeah, I could do VV Kazuha. Where is this Kazuha anyways? I swear I saw Kazuha 5 seconds ago. Is it here? Here it is. Oh yeah, there's Maoika. No, Maoika's not going to help us through this. But let me see. 70% Rest Shred. Learning Kazuha, but I don't trust the math to have enough damage though. Despite having the theater buff, yeah, that's kind of a average math. During if the problem is everyone's using Fav. That's a problem. When I know when an account just doesn't have actually no. Okay, you are on Fav. Also on Fav is okay. This one I think we're gonna try to get the Yelan Fav out, and then we'll try to get Kazuha a bit. We just need someone to. We just need the Yelan to burst so that we have a bit of Hydra. And the Yelan does not burst. All right. Time to go. Pray to God that we have any ER sands on the emblem set. Surely we have a spare. Actually, no. We could probably steal from Shangling. Yeah, we can steal from Shangling. Yeah. Yes, no, yes. Yeah, just steal from Shangling. No matters is Yelan can burst. 244 should be almost good enough. I think 250 is the most comfortable, even with Fav. Because that's just how high the requirements is. Even that's not enough. Do I actually have to run Aino here? We just need someone to burst. We just need a Hydro character to burst so that we can slow down the shield repair. You know, sometimes I do this kind of clears. I feel like I'm asking for too much. And maybe I am asking for too much. 1 month ago, I thought the next one would be easy. No. Yeah, unless you know the lineup, you never really assume Stygian is going to be. In fact, I'm pretty sure it has proven that the easiest Stygian was actually the first Stygian. Because back then, like Hydro Talpa was free vape. Overseer device was very much a cryo shield. But there were some workarounds. That one was more of a shield, so I wouldn't really count him as easy. And then we had the Burning Dragon guy, which either you run like burn load. Is it burn load? Overburn? Yeah. Either you run like overburn or the regular burning teams. Or you can just have a whole lot of pyro application. Because it's proven that people can actually clear it even with Molani. With the help of Shangling and Mawika, or just Shangling and burning alone. Because that's how much strategies we had. And then every Stygian from there is just going downhill. It just keeps getting more shield. The HP just keeps getting added. The one thing I'm thankful about this trooper is the fact that his HP did not increase. If they increased his HP after seeing the past one, I would be so cringed up. Yeah. Alright. Nice, we got the energy. Are you kidding me? We're missing the last bit of damage. During the beam was so high, but when his banner came so little people pull my board. I guess very little people bring him in Stygian. Because the people who pull for Durin are those who already have Hexarray character. It's not that Durin is a bad character. It's just that his value only shines if you play around the Hexarray stuff. If you're a Razor main, if you want to play the new overloaded core, I call it the Hex Load core, which is Durin Fischl Chevreau, which is very strong core. It's carried my Cloran to 95k or almost 100k DPS on average, which is only achievable if I have Malwik on the team doing her optimal CD spam combo. That's how good that core was, but for anyone who, for some reason, just doesn't play Fischl, which likely isn't a very old OG player or happens to play DPS that don't actually use Fischl, or anyone who don't use Sucrose outside of Luna reactions, then Hexarray's value kind of falls off, which means for that account, Durin is not a must pull. I mean, no characters are a must pull, but Durin, if it's for me, right, the only Hex character I'm missing, going to be Varka, but currently is Albedo. And I haven't tested a few things like with Mona, which we can't really test in the DPS sim, which they did fix that stagger bubble part. So maybe I'll go back to that someday. But for someone who has a lot of Hexarray characters, the value of Durin just goes all the more better. Honestly, the biggest reason is really just the Hex load core. You can put 3 teams that are super duper strong. Like you got Fischl becoming like getting a buff being a Hexray character was definitely not on my bingo card. I mean, her getting a buff is nice, but her buff being this strong is even crazier than you think. Also, I just realized something. Oh yeah, right. This Fischl doesn't have Hexray. What does Zibai look like a better option? Zibai looks like a better option compared to Nefair because you don't have Llama. But yet again, if Zibai, I would argue, or I haven't seen the actual damage stuff. I think her damage is good. But if you ask me between all, in terms of all three of them, I think Zibai has the lowest pull value. And the reason is because I feel like she's the weakest out of all three Luna DPS. And granted that all their damage is very similar, but I think Nefair is easily the best out of three of them because she can front load. If we just look purely at damage, Nefair can front load the most damage, but that still requires Llama. But the nice thing is that she's not relying on ER. Llama is, that's the most important one. And having more Verdant Dew stacks to allow your whole skill for Llama requires Columbina, but that's also optional even before she was out. Flynn's is the most flexible one because you can get away with a sub 100k DPS team as long as you have signature, like R1 or even C1. But R1 is a bit more preferred over C1 because it's a weapon rather than a constellation. And then if you have a C0 R1 or C0 Flynn's with Inefa, at least Inefa as a unit always functions by herself. It's not like Llama. She's kind of like Llama, but Llama requires someone else to get the job done. In Nefair, you just have to put her in a team that has Electro Charge and your damage is just going to be solid. You don't even have to do anything. And she provides a freaking Electro Shield. Like, the dog does Electro attacks. Literally, when the dog does the ultimate, whenever I do testing or record footage, the shield has never broken once. Like, not even once. Like, that ultimate can possibly one-shot you from 19k HP to 3 to 4k. And then the freaking Inefa shield just tanks it because of how shields work. So, Flynn's Inefa is like the most flexible one. Not the highest DPS, but definitely the most flexible one, and I would still prefer it over the other two. Zibai is, I would consider to be the most F2P friendly one because one of her best weapons is Harbinger of Dawn. And the fact that her signature is so freaking niche that pulling for signature could technically be a waste of Primos unless you really like Zibai. And it's even better that you even pull for her Constellation because if you're trying to get a good Zibai team, I feel like you're better off going for Constellations on Iruga. And that's also another one because her best support, not by a huge margin, is C6 Iruga, but Iruga is a 4-star character, which is, in some sense, Constellation 6 is not as realistic as C0, but getting Iruga by a single copy by itself is cheaper. It's cheaper on Primo Gems, not cheap in terms of pulls. But at the same time, you look at all the... I look at TGS's cogs before she got out, and she's not out yet. She has quite a lot of other sub-options. Like, you just need... Let's say you just need Zibai, 2 Geo, and 1 Hydro. That's it. Like, Zibai, 1 Hydro, and 2 other supports. That you can mix and match between Zhongli Chiori, you can put Iruga Chiori. The highest ceiling, I believe, is with C6 Goro as the last slot. And I don't know, you can even put on freaking Albedo Mona, but I think that's a little bit cope. But regardless, Zibai is more accessible for anyone who happens to have a lot of Geo units. Shilonen's not going to be there unless you're like C2, but I think Shilonen's useless for that one. What is Geo Skirk? Yes, yeah, she's basically Geo Skirk, except this Geo Skirk. Actually, no, except Skirk actually does damage from her own attacks. The one thing I don't like about this new Not Cry characters is that the damage doesn't actually come directly from them, you know? It's relying on the reaction itself, which is the whole premise of Luna reactions, but there's something about it that just kind of irks me. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys get it, you know? It's like Flynn's, he only really does damage. His only direct source of damage is from his burst, and it only happens twice before considering Constellations and Signature. And then Nefair, her attack is not there to do direct Luna reaction, Luna Bloom. It's her Spectres that does it. It's like her cool animations. And the worst part is the most optimal way to play Nefair, especially if you have Columbina, is to do charge attack cancel. You don't even get to see her cool normal attack animation. Her charge attack animation is really nice to look at, but it's not the most optimal way to play her. And the thing that does damage is her specters. It's not even her. So there's just something frustrating about it to me. I think Zibai is also the same thing. Like, her normal attacks only exist to eventually build up the bar enough to trigger Luna Crystallize, her own Luna Crystallize direct damage. I don't know. This is something about the whole shtick with Luna reactions that just kind of irritate me a little bit. I don't know if it's just me. It just doesn't feel like the damage belongs to them. It's like it's kind of like you build up a bar, you consume the bar, the damage comes out, and now you have to repeat the cycle of building up the bar. It's kind of like playing Eula, but the rotation is shorter. The damage is better, but it still feels kind of like you're playing Eula. You're building up towards something. The damage it just happens there, and then that's it. I don't know. One more time, we're just doing Stygian. Honestly, I think, you know what? What if we... No, actually, let me try this one more time. We almost broke the shield. I feel like it's doable with C1 Cloran. But yet again, I'm not so confident about this. Please, you have 250 ER. Thank you. Yeah, the damage is not enough. What a shame. We're gonna do menacing. I'm just gonna give up on this one. I don't want to waste any more time though. No, I don't have C6 Skirk. I don't. The guy who has his... Oh, you mean Pullus? I don't think so. That was a different guy. Navia's Geo infused normal sack. Oh, hey YouTube chat. I couldn't finish a crab in Fearless for some reason. The game lags so hard. Oof. Is it a new thing or is it like something that recently happened? I sure hope it's not something that recently happened because that would suck a lot. Okay, menacing it is. I'm not gonna care too much about this account. The account owner barely plays the game because they're busy with life. We're just gonna settle with anything less. Bro doesn't even spend his resin. Navia's Geo infused normal attack does more damage than Zibai and Luna charge normals? Yeah, it is. It's she's basically just kind of like Flint's. The infused attacks don't do anything. And you know what? That's a shame because Flint's normal attacks is really damn cool. Wait. Oh, this is not the Fearless variant, so it doesn't generate energy. I have been scammed. But this guy's less HP, so it doesn't matter. Should have captured those particles, really. Oh, hey, Alming. Menacing it is. It's okay to settle for less. Like, Abyss or Imaginum Theater is always doable. And I will always say Imaginum Theater is always doable as long as you have enough knowledge. Abyss, it depends. Most of the time, there's a high chance, but there's a chance that you can't do it. And the thing is, they changed Abyss, right? Because back then it used to be 150 gems per floor. Was it per floor? 150 gems per floor, because 50 gems every 3 stars. And then they changed it to 200 gems for total. So it went from 600 to 800. But the downside is that the third chamber, or the last 3 stars, the 9 star, is 100 gems instead. That is more than half of a pull. Like, imagine you just get the first 250 gems, you only have 100 out of... You have half of the primos, but you can't afford that one last pull for the guarantee for the character that you have because you're currently on pity. And then you are like, oh, I need to get 36 stars because that 100 gems is going... It's like the last day of Abyss, and that 100 gems is gonna get me the guarantee for this character that I really want, and I'm currently in soft pity. Oh, frick it, hard pity. Sucrose not built? Oh, just level up to level 70. Just slap a shit up load of EM with VV or something. Remember, guys, sanctifying elixir is a thing. It's not just there for decoration. And if you ask me, I think the value for sanctifying elixir really lies in just crafting things that you... Can I at least break this? Are you kidding me? Our luck is so bad we can't even clear menacing. Ain't no way. Yo, how bad is his team? His team's so bad we can't even clear menacing. What the fuck? I think it's recent. I don't know players who have voiced the same situation. Oh yeah. Hopefully it's a game problem and not actually another problem. Oh, great. Can I actually... Oh my god. Yo, how is it so bad? We are literally losing against freaking... We're losing against menacing. This is so bad. Why is this so bad? You know what? Actually, no, I don't know. Why is this so bad? Oh my god. C1 Cloran, by the way. Well, you know, even better. Let me just show you. C1 with low fi. So even if it doesn't give you EM, that's a heck lot of crit damage. That's actually just 90 crit rate. I cry every time. How is Cloran Fission not clearing? That's a question I would love to know the answer. Say outside house to stream. I mean, we are still stuck on the first account because this freaking account has all sorts of problems despite having the right unit. This is like the flashback of when I started clearing Zombies account back in 3.7. Back then, it used to be so shit. The only thing we were running was fucking suboptimal 2-cost Child International. And I mean, just 2 costs is just like Tartaglia and Kazuha. And now we have all the premium characters and it still can't clear. We're fucked. Maybe should I just run Mav instead? Mav Monopyro, you know what? I'm just gonna yeet it for Mav Monopyro. I can at least believe in Mav a little bit, alright, chat? At least I can believe in Mav a little bit. Signature, what are we talking about? Oh, you guys are talking. Hold on. Let's see if we can clear this with the combo. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, no, actually it's almost there. Ah, yes. The Resident Mount Wicca show. Aren't you guys surprised? I'm not. Ah, yes, who's surprised that Mount Wicca can clear? The thing is, the Cloran is not bad. It's just everybody else is not built. Switch visual with an effort. Nah, I mean, technically I could have done that, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of lazy. I remember you used to run Mav against it with Twitboss. You just rode the Bunting Lightning and then beat the boss not even. Did I do that? Oh yeah, I did do that. Wait, did I do that? Peak Mamuika. If you can't out damage the shield, you just dodge the lightning. 32% attack for on-fielder DPS. Oh yeah, are we talking about the Golden Ramsey staff? I'm just gonna call it Golden Ramsey staff. Yeah, the funny thing is, like, if you get Escophia's weapon, it's actually better on Chevreau. Because not only does it help you heal, if I recall correctly, the buffing is because Chevrolet doesn't really have a real buffing polearm, or at least we don't have any sort of real kind of polearm, if you ask me. Do this. Well, at least this crab doesn't have any bullshit mechanic, so that's great. I'm gonna wait. Okay, there you go. All I needed to do was bring math. What a dumb game mode. What a stupid game mode, bro. Favorite anime character? Escoffier? I mean, yeah, Escoffier. When I first saw Escoffier or heard of the rumors of Escoffier, the first thing in my mind was Pecorin from, what's that thing called? Bro didn't even, okay, bro did log in for the first thing in my mind was, what's that thing called again? Ah, yes, yeah, Pecorin from Princess Connect. I used to play that game for a little bit because peer pressure and FOMO. And then at some point, I'm just like, yeah, I don't actually enjoy playing Princess Connect, so I'm just like, I'm just gonna stop. The characters, it does have a pretty decent story, I will admit. I mean, it even got its own anime, which people meme to death because of that one scene about Hyaru being a very long cat, which I do find to be hilarious. And then the funniest part is always just the intro whenever you open the game on your mobile phone or your device. You just see like you just see like Pecorin just like jumping in the air and like punching, like trying to punch the screen. And then that became a meme in the pre-Kone community for a while. Unfortunately, global shutdown because was it Netflix or something? I don't remember. Crunchyroll decided to shut it down for whatever reason. So yeah, so unfortunately, all current pre-Kone players will have to download a VPN and play the Japanese version. No, they have to play the Japanese version, and then like I think my friend used to play it and do the what's the word for it again? Real time. What is it called? Oh yeah, and do the real time MTL, real time machine translation, so that as the game plays, there's this plugin that or there's this separate program that reads the game and using the screen, and then it shows you it does like an auto translation as the game text in Japanese is playing. The downside is you require quite a bit of a strong PC or in terms of resource because it eats a lot of your fucking CPU, man, like a lot. Anyways, that's the first account. I'm just gonna write this down somewhere. Let me see if I can go to thing. Menacing, wow. You know what? This doesn't even count as a clear because it's menacing. Actually, for anyone who haven't done Fearless yet, I hope you have at least cleared Menacing. So I don't have to bother to do that. It's like, out of all game modes, I don't mind doing theater. Every time I do theater, like, I'm not even kidding, it sparks joy in me. Every time I do theater, I get to rack up my brain and actually use my damn brain. And Genshin, the only thing that Genshin racks your brain with is just optimizing your combo and trying out a bunch of different stuff. Hitting your head against the wall again and again and again and again until something works. That's Genshin. That's most Genshin, like Abyss and Stygian Onslaught. So that's why I'm kind of thankful for Imaginary Theater because I get to actually use my brain for once. Because let's be real, Genshin is not a very skill-intensive game, nor is it a very hardcore strategy game. For some reason, the other game modes and events are more hardcore than that. So yeah, like Imagine Theater, speaking of which, it's going to be resetting this Sunday. I may or may not stream. Just make sure to keep your notifications out. And once I get the video out, I will be changing the setting for Discord to open it up to public. So at least anyone who hasn't joined the Discord yet, just be ready for that, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what to say, really. Okay, who is next? Hello. My main team is Kea. Will this team be good for the meta in the future? Aside from... Okay, Kea is not particularly bad, but I think you gave too little characters for me to really say whether CC Kea is good or not. Because C6 Kea does change some of the timing for her cryo application. Technically, if you have Arlecchino, if you run Arlecchino melt, C6 Kea is like minimum. If you don't have like Rosaria or Celali. But in terms of whether Kea is meta, at the moment, he's not bad. Not that great either. Chaska Bennett Ororon is good. If I were to give a rating, he's easily on the low A tier because whenever you don't use him, he's just kind of there. But in teams that has an option, Ororon is always a nice option compared to say running Beidou because Beidou is a very energy hungry unit, and without consolation too, she doesn't feel very worth it of a unit to use. Speaking as a Triple Crown Beidou owner, and even if in certain situations, like Fischl is not the most energy hungry character, but she still preferably wants her burst so that you can maintain the Oz turret uptime. At least Auroron in that sense, unless you go against some stupid shield that doesn't take advantage of it, Auroron's just attacks from the passive. So aside from your elemental burst level, if you have enough energy to burst, most of the time all you have to do is just press skill. Press skill, make sure you trigger electro charge, or I don't know how many people know this, maybe you do. Any Auroron players would know. Or aside from electro charge, you just need Natlang characters to do damage that is Night Soul aligned. So basically any Natlang character. That's why more accessible Maoika overloaded team is with Cheveru, I think Yansan. Is it Yansan? Cheveru, Yansan, and Ororon. Because the moment you put out Ororon skill, as long as your Maoika does damage, Ororon will trigger the passive, do the lightning strike. Then you can always trigger overloaded to refresh the rest red. And on top of that, because he's a Natlang character, he also helps refill Maoika's fighting spirit, which is the special gauge thing in order to fill the burst. So that's pretty good. Chaska, if you don't have signature or at least something like a 5-star weapon that's good for her, she's not that great. Speaking from as someone who used to run her on R5 Fontaine Craftable, the Song of Stillness, Song of Stillness, her damage just doesn't feel good at F2P levels. If you don't have at least a 5-star weapon, her damage is not going to be that great. Even her best team would be Maoika Melt, which is kind of stupid. It's just a stupid wheelchair thing, so not a real team. But if you have signature, I think last I tested the Farina Overvape team, Farina, Auroron, and Bennett. Auroron, Bennett, both C6. C0, Aron, Chaska, I think that team was able to hit about 92 or 93k average DPS over 3 rotations. So unless you have signature or a very good 5-star weapon for Chaska herself, she's not going to be a good option. But Bennett has been meta since the very release of the game, so I don't think you need to ask anyone. As long as you just get minimum C1, you're good to go. Having more constellations is nice. C6 opens up some very interesting interactions, but as long as you have Bennett at minimum C0 and even C1 preferably, your account is good to go. As long as you're playing around attack scale. If you're somehow pulling DPS that don't scale off attack, which is such a small pool of characters that's so damn niche, then your Bennett's kind of borderline useless. Which is so rare, but that's never going to be the case. Okay. Facial C6 propaganda, build 140-17 ER. Facial. I don't even know there is such thing as a facial C6 propaganda. Okay, for my general recommendation, Stygian prefers 140 to 150. 160 would be very nice, but it's gonna be a bit hard to achieve. Unless you're like me and you min-max a trooper. You do the funny big damage thing, put up facial skill, and then have enough ER so that when the shield breaks, the trooper gives 18 electro energy and you swap to facial and capture all of that so that you can burst for the second rotation, which little optimization you can do. Honestly, the average ER I would recommend for official is 125 to 130 average. 130 average, Stygian, bump that up to at least 150. And then you'll be comfortable. Unless you're like me on a certain person's account where we had to run Fav official instead of Skyward Hub so that we can burst every rotation. You know who you are. Look, I love crit. I love seeing crit on my official, but if the official doesn't have energy recharge, I'm going to hurt some. I'm going to break something. Thank goodness there is no webcam, because if I had a punching bag, I would literally hang it behind me, and every time I see someone do something stupid, I'm just gonna do like 10 punches on the punching bag. Okay. Who is next? JS, you've cleared menacing already, so I guess I'll move to yours next. Let's see. Where can I search for names? Okay, you're up here. Cool. Is the music even playing? You know what? What the fuck, man? I want something that isn't. Oh my god. What is this playlist? You know what? Hold on. I want to say I want to play an NCS playlist, but at the same time, I'm also like, I don't want there to be a Tobu song, because every time there's a Tobu song, there's an email that says your video cannot be monetized because of this 1 5-second Tobu song, and I'm just like, fuck, why do you have to join a label? Okay, let me just pull out a song on my own. Let me see. I think I'll just use Chrome for that. What if I just Google search? What if I just search on YouTube? NCS playlist with no Tobu. NCS playlist, no Tobu. What do we get? And it searches Tobu on NCS. Fuck. Okay, at least I can trust on Nefex. Even Nefex playlist has like a bit of a catch. I think one of the songs had him in it or something. I don't remember. Top 15 most popular song. I'm sure I can cut it out. Not that I even monetize my streams anyways. Screw it. Okay, hold on. Let me just increase the volume a little bit. And now YouTube chat finally getting music back again. Congrats. Can we do the little clips break? Depends. Okay, that's better than nothing. Great. Okay, did we log in? Oh yeah, we are logging. Don't have enough to redeem the theater help thing? I mean, you can. I mean, I'm still gonna be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, right? I think it is Saturday. So we should be good. Okay, you have Columbina. You shouldn't have any problems here. Maybe it's a skirk. Isn't this freaking R1? Yeah, that is R1 skirk. I'm just looking at everyone's skirk just to get a reference of what kind of skirk can I at least estimate, you know? Well, what's the level of build do I expect to be? But yet again, I'm gonna have a lot of feathers by next patch, so I can at least guarantee 2 tree rolls. No, I think currently I use my tree roll for the Mawika EM Sands, which was kind of needed for the video. So now I have enough feather to guarantee the 4 rolls from the Pitsy, and I think by next patch I might be able to have enough to guarantee another tree roll. The Power of Battle Pass. What are we looking at? This is pretty good, right? 225 CB? Is it 224? 106, 107.4. Yeah, 224 CV. That's a solid one. So in terms of stats, if I were to get C0R1 Skirk, I should expect to get. I mean, my goal is at least 80 crit rate, 200 crit damage. So this is the kind of build I'm kind of looking for. We'll see. We'll see. I'm still farming finale, so I don't know. Tomorrow? No, tomorrow's not the reset. It's not. It's in 2 days, and I will likely be streaming then. Okay, you have the you declare menacing, right? Let's see. What do you do? Okay, this one is no problem. This one, actually, I'm not sure though. Okay, you have C1 for Farina and C3. Yeah, you have C3. No, I feel like there shouldn't be a problem figure there. Did you run into problems with Skirk? Well, I guess it is a Hydro team, isn't it? Wait, you have Nefair. Oh, but no Llama, right? I forgot about that. Llama. This one's already cleared. We can do a Molani team. Because you already have Farina. The team that I used to clear. Oh, Sucrose is taken. We can probably use Kazuha here. Or let's see. Who's in the Nemo healer? Should I use G? Because I think the team I ran was with Sucrose, but maybe I can run Kazuha instead. Assuming I even swore Hydro in the first place. Is Kazuha available? Oh wait, no, I can run Molani free. Can I run Molani freeze? I can technically run Molani free. Yeah, what am I doing? Yeah. What are the characters coming? Ooh, Mona. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. We don't have to break the guy's shield, we just have to maximize the mini crab breaking. I just hope your team has enough ER though. That's chill. Come on, man. I literally just talk about how Auroron is good. Why are you running Fischl? Doesn't he have Faf? Oh, that's why. Wait, what the? Okay, what the fuck? Faf, come back. Oh yeah, that's why. Faf Fischl. We are living in dire times where you require Faf Fischl. This one should be fine though, because we can get the Auroron overloaded thing. I'm just hoping that your Malwika's at least top 8%. Yeah, it's pretty decent Malwika. That's a very good Malwika. Let's see, 87. Whoa. 87. Let's say 88. 88 213. This is exactly 213 CV. Yeah, that's a good one. Anything above 200 CV is above average for me. 210 is nice. 220 would be ideal. Let's see. Is your Chevrolet running Days Pass? Okay, that's good. I don't have to care about burst. The upside of Days Pass is you don't have to build ER. The downside of Days Pass is it takes 3 years for the fucking buff to kick in. It's such a good set, but it's such a shit set at the same time. Like, I've never seen a freaking set be such an antithesis. No, Molani against Crab works. Like, using Molani against Crab is actually good, because you don't have to care about Hydro application. You just make sure you maximize the damage against a mini Crab, and you just watch Molani do fucking 800k to 1 million. Or run artifacts, it doesn't matter. I could technically run for the best, but I don't care. The Yansan already has... Actually, no. Auroron needs scrolls, because he's going to be the one triggering the buff anyway. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. Are we desperate for ER? Yeah, we were desperate for ER. Is there any onset I can use? No. Okay, these two are already scrolls. I just need one more, right? So I can probably put a random piece. I know would like to have attack though. You don't have attack, okay. So we literally have nothing worth of value. And we chose this because of ER, that's fine. I guess Auron's damage is going to be negligible here. I don't know how that's going to affect the team though. Everything... Oh, wait. Constellation check. Good. Constellation check. Good. Okay. Nice. You know you have an elixir, right? I don't know about you guys, but I think you guys are putting too much hope into elixirs. Elixirs are not as good as you think. Ah, yes. Okay, my inputs are not going in. Great. That doesn't look good. 90% of people don't use Auroron's signature weapon. It gives a lot of VR and attack and it looks good on him. Because I like Faf. If you use Stringless, I mean, he has a few good options. Like, but the problem about ER is that it's not Faf. It might be doable officially. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I'm worried about the energy, you know? Because the downside of swapping Auroron with Fischl is Malwika's not going to gain her burst as fast. That's a problem. I'm trying to think. Monopyro? No, but this is C6 though. If I don't run overloaded, it's a waste. And okay, how good is your Binefa? Are we going there, chat? Are we going there? Wait. Oh no, it's a level 80. Oh, it's not looking good. I mean, it's not with Sif. No, it's not as good as I thought. Okay, fine. Is this signature? No, PJWS. That's okay. They okay, basically not good enough. R2 sacrificers, yeah. Sacrificers versus R2 White Tassel. Does Sacrificer even do anything for Alucino? Doesn't he do like some funny ER stuff? If I recall correctly, let me check. Because like when I Sacrifices stuff, you look at the description, it's really just made for Escoffier. And at that point, you're better off using Faf because I literally just came back from watching Flip's video on whether the next patch 5 stars are worth pulling. And then apparently, this confirms my suspicion, but running Escoffier on Golden Troop, running her on Cinder City and Faf is actually a better investment than going for her personal damage. Because if you're running Escoffier, you're likely going to be running a Cryo DPS, which probably does the majority of the damage. So, I mean, doesn't mean you can just forsake a bit of crit and ER, but I haven't tested that myself because the only other character I have is Ayaka. There is Ryze, but Ryze before C1 doesn't exist. Yeah, Sacrificer, it's 620. Oh, it gives a crit rate, but that's so little crit rate. Super high base attack for a 4-star, only 9% crit rate. 6 seconds after elemental skill hits an opponent, attack increase. It's only 6 seconds though. So ER, it also can be triggered if it's off field. 6 seconds is like half an Alucino rotation, so the attack buff may as well not exist. And ER is worthless for Alucino. You're only using it for a stat stick. But I feel like it depends, you know. Like if you run a team with super high, with a lot of attack buffs, maybe it would somewhat be better than White Tassel. But you are talking about R2 White Tassel. Like R2 White Tassel is not R5. Which means you're not looking at the maximum possible buff. I sure hope you didn't sell all of your random White Tassels you got. Wait, isn't this a Liu chest weapon? Yeah, this is a Liu chest weapon. 401 base attack, 23.4% crit rate. And the passive is the biggest win. Increase normal attack damage by 48%. Yeah, I don't know. Because the F2P option for Alucino is usually just between either White Tassel, and then if you want to go a bit deeper, I think, what's that weapon called again? Battle Pass is Deathmatch. And then Standard is Gate Spear. I don't recall seeing any other weapons on Alucino aside from... I don't know how well it performs because I don't have Sacrificers, but... I guess if you only have R2, Sacrificer might be a bit better. Because White Tassel R2 still provides 36% normal attack damage. Or 30% normal attack damage. That's like damage, that's a literal damage multiplier, so I kind of want to say it might be a not Sacrificer. It might be Sacrificer because it's not R2. Yeah, let me think. Yeah, no, the thing is like White Tassel's low base attack can be fixed if you just simply don't run an attack goblet. Because attack is usually better, well, mostly. Attack would be better if you're running a high base attack weapon. Which in this case, if you run like attack goblet with Sacrificer, it might be kind of good. Pyro Goblet is marginal, but usually better. It usually pulls off in the long term. But that damage bonus is a lot. Like, I know she gains 40% Pyro, then you do all the different buffs to get more damage bonus. It is only R2, that's the downside. I don't know, 30% normal attack damage bonus with low base attack, but it does have a lot of crit rate. 23.4 crit rate versus 9.2. Nah, man. That's like 14 whole CV. No, actually, let me multiply that by 2. That's 28 whole CV from White Tassel alone. And I've seen people clear Abyss and even the previous Stygian with a White Tassel Alucino. I've never seen a Sacrificer Alucino, so I don't know. Okay. Do I want to do the Binefa team? You know what? Let me do the Molani run. Let's do the Molani run, and then we'll see what we can do. Skipping Varka? Yeah, you don't lose anything. It's kind of funny that you think about it, but I feel like Varka. Is it just me, or I feel like Varka was a leftover character? Varka was like a Mondstadt character that they kind of forgot. Like legit. I'm not even gonna do anything here. I'm just gonna farm energy back. That's the strat. See, he's already half health. Well, not exactly half health. I think I didn't optimize that properly. Let's go here. The downside of Mona, I feel like it's just she applies too much Hydro in this team. I know, crazy to say that it's a problem, right? But the faster we break the crab, the less chances we get to do damage. It's looking quite close. We just have to break a few crabs and we're good. Or worst case, we don't bring Mona, but Mona provides so much damage. Yeah, I think it's close. It's very doable. We might not want to bring Mona here. Maybe I bring Kazuha instead. Actually, no, we're running freeze, so we get the max red shard, which means we just gotta bring. I could bring Xingqiu or Aino. Is Aino being used? No, right? Yeah, Aino's not being used. Or we could bring Candice. Ooh. Ooh, this one doesn't matter. Is Candice built? That's all that question. Okay, can she burst? Does she have HP and can she burst? She will burst next year. Good to know. Good to know our resident nut does not get nutted. Let me sort by Hydro. What are characters? I guess Xingqiu is probably the worst case scenario we can work with. I think Kazuha would still be a better... Yeah, Kazuha would still be better here. Mew 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 mew. Where the fuck is this guy? Hello? I'm not blind, right? I swear this account at Kazu. Why do you think I have Kazu? You don't. You don't. That sucks. Can't undo it either because I want to max out the Escoffier buff. Oh well. Xingqiu it is. The thing is, I'm under the impression that everybody has Kazuha. Like, legit, for real, you're one of the few people that don't have Kazuha. And to me, it's like an oddity, you know what I'm saying? It's like a genuine oddity. Hello? Hello. I'm stupid. Why am I not doing damage? Is the damage bonus doing that much? I mean, we're kind of clearing. Crab! Come to me, crab. Give me energy. Where's my energy? Crab, I need energy. This all relies on the Escoffier getting energy. Nice. Hello, normal attack. Ooh, so close. Please, 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 please. Oh my god. I blame Miss Coffee, eh? Bro, I blame coffee. I blame coffee. Let me regain my stamina back because it doesn't get restored. I blame coffee. Then first you have to look where is the Hydro Dragon. No, I don't expect everyone to have that. But to not have Kazuha is, to me, is like an anomaly, you know, for an account that has this many characters, because like, because if you kind of think about it, it's like, kind of makes sense where, I mean, actually no. So I take that back. I take that back. This account is not built for Kazuha. Look at that. Look at all these characters that don't care about Kazuha. Yeah, that makes sense. But you know what? Sucrose is better anyways. We live in a time where Sucrose is just straight up better. It's crazy, isn't it? Her getting the Hex buff felt so... Oh look, R2 Sacrificer, there it is. Her getting the Hex buff felt so unnecessary, but at the same time it's like... It's a very minor buff, so it's fair. But it's crazy how strong the Binefa team is thanks to the Hex team. Like, if you think about it, the Binefa team is literally double Knockcry and double Hex. Isn't that insane? You get the best of both worlds, and you get like a bunch of crack units that work really well with each other. I swear to god. You know what? Can I do something about this coffee? We'll burst next year. I hecking love business days characters. It's okay, chat. One day I'll do a face reveal, and I'm gonna go to fucking Fiverr or Etsy, and I'm gonna custom order a clown mask, but instead it's ER. I'm gonna custom order a clown mask, but it's like a mask, but it's gonna be like, no, it's not a clown mask. It's like a, you guys know the emblem circlet, right? Is this gonna be the emblem circlet? It's just gonna be the emblem circlet, but it has a clown form on it. Then every time I see someone build not enough ER, I'm just gonna like continue the stream and just with that thing in my face. That's peak content right there. I mean, I do plan to do that someday, but at the moment things are not quite ready yet. By things not quite ready, it means I don't have a good background. This Scoffy is gonna burst every business day. It's gonna be the death of me. Oh my god. And I'm gonna get a custom shirt, and it's gonna be faff. This freaking Scoffy is gonna be the death of me, man. Holy. Have you ever considered leveling faff and throwing away the sacrificer? It's faster to just abandon challenge. You know what? Wait, where is the faff? Holy, you know what? Flip is right. Just run faff and 4 scrolls. Golden Troop is worthless. Anything else is worthless. Even signature is worthless on her. Just give it to Cheveru. Put the cinders in the bag, my bro. There you go. Now she can burst. Holy. Escoffier does damage, but she doesn't do like 3 bajillion damage. It was close just now. We got one, just now one of the runs we got like a few seconds. By a few seconds, I mean literally 1 second. Oh, thanks for the sub. That's on the YouTube side. Faff, save me from the glory days of pain. And then make that guy fly to me, that'd be great. Perfect. Hey, we got a little bit of damage. Not that that's a good thing. Are you kidding me? Fly! Fly, you dumb freaking thing. We're getting screwed over because Furina's applying too much Hydra. I'm not even kidding. Oh great, we don't have burst. Now this, we're gonna rerun. Have to level up 5. Just level up the 5. I'm this close to just asking you to go farm like cinders again. So you can put it in coffee and make your entire team just good. If we don't have energy, I'm just not responding. Let's not play with that guy. I'll play with this guy. Nice! Spawn another one. He seems to spawn them every other attack. Hey, Molani still does damage, that's great. I feel like Molani, not Molani, sorry. Scoffia always has ER problems. Look at that. There's like no HP. I might save this crap for later. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We do it now. Get a bit of damage in. This crab will be our hope and dreams. The crab fail our hope and dreams. Dude, how many times do I have to retry this? What? Okay, this is gonna be crazy. What if I turn off Furina's elemental skill? We just take damage from the crab itself. Let's take this so that we can always get healing. And we minimize the Hydro application. Okay, how much damage did that do? Ooh, 800k. This was a good decision. I just gotta break this. Can I get burst back? Thank you. And let the crabs fight here. Do this. Kind of working. We'll just wait a bit. And wait for him to come back. Every time it's a Scoffier, a Scoffier, a Scoffier. Jesus Christ, man. Every time why is it always you? Why is it No, maybe I just swap to Escoffier to get the energy. Okay, do that. Do this. Try to get the maximum part. 1, 2, 3. Hit that one. 1, 2, 3. Hit that one. That's another one. Trigger that one. Oh, let's trigger this one because I don't want the Hydro to go away. Do this. I'm not doing that. It's Xingqiu's orbital sword screw me over. No wonder the Hydro application is so fast. In simpler words, I actually need to take damage. So let's try to burst away. Try to break this one. Can I do this? Do this guy? Hopefully I didn't break him. Nice. We're looking good on time. Nice, 2 crabs. Good spawn. Burst while everyone's here. Where are the other crabs? Oh my god. Okay, maybe Xingqiu was a mistake. Oh, Xingqiu is a mistake. Can't use Xingqiu because the orbital swords apply Hydro too fast. Okay, I have to.
Best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. Swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it all, you got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a handout, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. I don't get what I want, I get what I need. Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you all listening to me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it, I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just being honest, I'm just doing everything I promise, cause I want it bad enough that I'ma make it as an artist. And I know I'm not the smartest, and I know I'm not the largest, but I promise you that I'ma be the one that worked the hardest. Cause I promise you that I'm just getting started, and I promise you that my skills are getting sharper. So I'ma get charted, can't be guarded. Nah, I'm the one to get retarded. Get the party started, yeah, get the party started. Yeah, so let me get up on it, yeah. Bitch, you got me fucked up, I don't know what's up. Pour that shit in my cup, we bout to turn up. Crank this shit up so loud, sounds like we're sold out. In front of a whole crowd, we lose control now. I'll take this shit too personally. Everybody got a different version of me, everybody gotta be learning from me. Everybody wanna be working with me, and I feel like there's uncertainty and urgency to find out what you wanna be. But honestly, we change our minds constantly, so stop and breathe and find out who you wanna be. Failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching, don't try to stop this. Work until I'm nauseous, cause I will not quit. No, because I want this, don't try to stop me. Failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching, don't try to stop this. Work until I'm nauseous, cause I will not quit. No, because I want this, don't try to stop me. I don't give a fuck if you got a college degree. Did you learn anything? Really worth anything? 200 grand later and we're not even working. Student loans worth more than what we're earning. Best lesson I learned is to keep on searching. Find your true passion and get to work. And better take action or you end up serving. Yeah, that's a fact. So you better clean up your act. So you better grow yourself a sack and tell the world they can suck on that. Don't come back, pack your bags. You take a trip and don't relax. You hit the switch and just attack. You find your niche and make some racks. Don't hold back. Everybody wake up, it's time to break up with the life you made up.
We don't talk about why I... Okay. Not in a good mood right now.
Just get your grit out. Wake up, man, this life is a blur. Everyone's got an opinion, so which one you prefer? Cause I'll give you one that's coming from an entrepreneur. Don't give up on your dream, it is what you deserve.
Right. I think Mona's our best bet. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mona's definitely our best bet. It's like... That was the closest one we got. Even then, I still have to think about what to do for the trip. Anything wrong? No, it's just some IRL stuff in the way. I'm kind of irritated, so I don't really want to talk about it. Wait, so if we wait for them to group here, and hopefully we don't get CC. And the one guy died a little bit premature. That's fine. That? We should spawn another crab. Right about now. There you go. Oh, that's some good damage. Just gonna try to farm energy for Molani's burst. Perfect. You're not supposed to be coming here, but never mind. Wait, my leg broke for a second. Hollow Cure? Oh, I haven't heard that name in ages, dog. I remember playing that a little bit on stream. Okay, once things get set up, I will probably go back to a variety stream, depending on how things go. I think my light's dying. Oh god. Nothing in this house is fucking functioning. I feel like I should save Mona Boost for later, but I don't know. Okay. Okay, we got it. Let me just take a sip of water. Oh my god. We're just playing the effect stuff right now. I'll go back to song request in a bit. Okay, chat, what do we run here? More than half the reference flies from my head, but the game is fun. Well, yeah, because the reference is only... What's the word for it? It only makes sense if you actually watch VTubers, or you don't even have to watch VTubers, because like, when I still quote-unquote watch them, a lot of it is really just... A lot of it is just context given from clips. Like, I feel like you would know what kind of VTuber they are by just watching those short 1 or 2 minute clips, and you just stack them up on top of each other. Most of them are the English speaking ones, but there are some people who can translate the Japanese ones. And then the more you watch these clips, the more you're like, huh, yeah. Because I tried to watch one of the VTuber streams and I forget that this is a live stream. And I realized that, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go back to regular stuff. I'm just gonna go back to the non streams and just enjoy the live stream. That's it. Okay, how are we gonna do this with you? Maybe I don't care about 4 scrolls and we run ER. How about that? It's even with Faft. No, the damage is slightly lackluster. I'm gonna try this one more time and then maybe we'll do some adjustments afterward. I know a lot of them, but I don't know specific ones. Yeah, I know, right? I'll turn on song requests after this if possible. Fuck this. Okay, let me just turn on sound request real quick. This is more annoying than I expected. Here you go. No more music for YouTube chat. Satch. I need to take a step back and think. What can we do? Do I try Bitnefa? There is Skirk, but we don't have Irina. Mona's already taken, so that's out of the way. 125. I know it's 120, 125. The problem is perfect song. The problem is whether we even have enough DPS. Even if I run the Durin variant, no, that's an energy issue. That literally spells energy issue. You know, I honestly think the only option is to try to do Binefa DPS. Let's try Binefa. Let's try Binefa and see how good it is. I don't think it's gonna be as good, but we can only believe. Oh, you know, worst case scenario, I could technically do Flints against the first boss, but the first boss is a massive DPS check. I know you were gonna say Durin because I'm pretty sure you've been recommending Durin since forever. But if the Durin doesn't burst, the Durin is not Durin anything. That's an intended pun. If my 150 ER Durin can barely fucking burst, how do you expect any other Durin that's not running FAF to actually burst? No hopes at all. Zilch. Nada. 9. Very close. Just give him Faf. You don't have infinite Fafs, my friend. Actually, no, maybe we do have spare Fafs. Maybe we do have spare Fafs. And I quote maybe. Okay, Binefa's out of the window. What if I do the reverse? Is budget Flints enough? No, actually, no. I'm not very This Flints is good, right? Okay, it's okay for... No, it's PJWS. Okay, it's not signature, so the energy refund's not there. I'm gonna be honest, I got no idea. I really got none because we need to do Yansan Chef. And then the last slot, we don't really have that many options. Like, I could try Fischl. But if Maoika doesn't do enough damage, then who is going to do enough damage? You know, that's a real question. Crown Skill or Durin or not? Crown Skill is not going to save you from not having ER, my friend. Because you still want to capture your own particles because we're playing Stygian. We're not playing... See, it's 124. 124 talent level 9. I know it's 33. It's 30 refund. I think max is 33, right? Yeah, the crown is 33 and it goes high. I think a little bit higher beyond that with consolations, but he still requires some ER. Even if I do take Faf and I guess I do need the max rest shred. You know what? Screw it. I'm sure Durin has a spare Faf somewhere in the pocket. We just need to double skill on Durin and pray to God that we have enough. 60% rest shred. His damage doesn't matter. Any spare Fafs. Calling once. Calling twice. Lunan. If it doesn't proc, okay, that's... You have no create. Oh, you didn't sort by that. Okay, that's... okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad. 200 CV, that's nice. Yeah, it's better than nothing. Oh, we can use Malwika skill into hold E. But Malwika not getting burst is going to be the most concerning part for me. Because, like, wait, we have no outfit electro. I can't even run this team. Am I supposed to throw away Yan San for facial and pray to God that this team does enough DPS? Where is Fischl? Where is she? We could do the maximum Hex Array buff, or we could do Aurora Rod. I'll try both options. Still gonna pray to God once again. This is why you pull Marissa, kids. Lamau. Is it the pro? No, I think. Wait, no. Oh yeah. Wait, no. Hold on. I forgot. I need to retry this. The problem is, Flint is not an Electro DPS. He's a Luna Charge DPS. What I mean by this is that if you're running Flints or pulling for Flints, you're probably rightly running him in his own best in slot team. Oh, I was so close. I pressed the wrong button because character switching is done. But this one's fine though. I'm not worried at all. Should do the... Oh, not yet. I mean, this one's gonna be an easy clear. Like, why am I even trying? Surely we can make it in time. Yeah, we did. That's nice. Yeah, there you go. Okay, skip. The real thing is this one. Surely 3 pyro units is enough. And finally, for some reason, I think I heard Children of Not cry. Wait, what? Okay. We're running Auroron. At least we have 2 favs, right, chat? At least we have 2 favs. No, you need to be using scrolls. Are you using scrolls? You are. Good. Very, very good. At least we have 2 favs in the team. So now energy shouldn't be a problem. And now Malwika also shouldn't have any problems with that. Okay, I think I need to prioritize Auroron first. Okay, now he doesn't have it. I'm gonna get plagued by every account that doesn't have ER. It's like, what's the right word for it? It's like I feel like I'm slowly losing my mind, you know. Why is that on Escoffier? Actually, no, I know why. Because it's an off piece. Hmm. Actually, this is an off piece. There you go. Okay, he will bust. What the fuck? Hello, keyboard input? Okay, now this is even worse. Or now scales of HP, I wish. This is even worse. This is even worse. You would have thought that Yansan's pretty good, huh? This is even worse. Ooh, it's called being broke? No, it's just like, okay, maybe I'm getting convinced that
Boy, just say so.
everyone aside from me just has zero luck in ER or something. It's like every time I see any piece with ER on a support, like Yansan, you know, like let's say Yansan attack percent with ER percent, I just keep that. Because there's at least 2 useful stats, regardless of wherever it rolls, at least I get something. And every time I log to any of you guys' account, I'm just like, where, ER where? It's that freaking John Travolta meme when he walks into the room and he's just holding the code. Be like, where did he go? Who would have thought Jansen's the goat? I know, right? Yeah, Durin, like trust me, or trust me, Aura. I know how good Durin is, but at the same time, I also know how unprepared and how underwhelming Durin is in this account. Especially when he's definitely not made for Malwika. They're not like oil and water. They're like matcha and milk. You taste both the matcha and milk, but you do not taste a new combination of drink. It's not that they can't mix. It's just that they just don't make anything new together. Ask Hoyo, nah. I want to say luck issue, but I don't know. Just keep pulling for favs, guys. Trust. I might just have to put this on hold. I don't know. It's crazy that I'm saying this. I think this Malwika is actually a little bit underwhelming than I thought. Oh, it's only 11 crit rate. No, actually, that's still... Actually, no, let me think. No, that's still not as good as... is it top 10%? Would I even qualify? Would this even qualify to top 10%? It is 200... Is it 210 CV? 210 CV would be... I want to say top 12, top 13. Not good enough is all I'm saying, basically. Despite having signature. Rip Nefair, though. Nefair is fucking bricked. Like, I actually looked back in my Akasha stuff while I was sorting my account. And yeah, my Malwika is actually top 7. 7.14%. Baresa's only top 9. Not as high as I wanted to, but it's fine. Someday I'll get like 4 oaths. Probably make her crack someday. And then my Flanks is only top 10, though. I say only like it's a normal fucking... Neferno Llama. Bro is like literally pulling a zombie. Except zombie pulls for every banner and gets the right characters. Like, dude has Durin, Varessa, Columbina, but he doesn't play the game, so the characters don't get built. I can't believe this is like the opposite of a zombie. I think Skirk could have been useful here, but now that we already used two of the important units, Skirk here is kind of also bricked without Escoffier. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna put it to rest now. I'll just record the time for keepsake, and then we'll just move on to the next. 114 and 109. All right. I'm gonna be honest. I think I don't have to try any further. I think it's just not quite there. It's just not quite there. Okay, next account. You could try Shilana and Instructor Diona for the last boss. I could. But do I want to retry that entire thing again? You know what? Instructors Diona, how confident are you to believe that this Diona has 4 instructors with 200 ER? Because you know what's even rarer than top 1% Akasha? A cracked instructors build. We'll move on to the next one. Is there even instructor? No. It's not even leveled. I'm not gonna bother. The 2 bosses are doable. Kind of. But it requires a lot of tinkering around, which I cannot be bothered. Just go do it on your own account and your own time. You see, Nico, you have to understand what's even rarer than top 5% Akasha is having an instructor. A full-on instructor, 4-piece instructors build. And you want to make it even rarer than top 1% Akasha? A good instructors build. And just for reference, I think it used to be, but my older Diona build, this is fucking funny, used to be top 1% instructors, I think. Or was it top 1% noblesse? I don't remember. No, top 1% instructors. Diona, Sack Bow, 4 instructors, triple HP. Somehow she was like top 0.01%. Because the rolls that I got were really damn good on her artifact, which I did pass around to a few different people, so it's no longer at that status. That's even rarer than 250 CV, I tell you. Can you move the hamburger song? Is there a hamburger song? Well, what is this hamburger song? Ah, great. Scroll all the way down. Can I control F in Nightbot? No, I cannot. Mid app for real, for real. I just call this thing an app. Nico. Have I logged into your account before? I don't remember. I need a reminder before I log in. What time is it? It's only 10:30. Freaking hell, man. I already cleared for your list. There's nothing this time. Okay, good, good. Just feel free. Oh yeah, actually no, you did share your data, so I'll have to. Let me just fill that up real quick. Did you post your clear over on the Discord? Okay, you did. Varessa Durin. Wow, your Durin can burst. Let's see. I'm just gonna key in some data real quick. Oh yeah, the Binefa team. Right, I do remember that. Varessa's an off-brain one. Molani doing Molani stuff. And the sum of your total is 341 seconds. Is that your first fearless clear? I feel like it is. Okay. Psionics, not here. Is it just Kai? I think it's just Kai. You hear Kai? I'm just gonna mute the Arknight's chat real quick. Until I turn back on. I don't feel myself. I don't feel like validating myself playing another gacha game when I don't even make content out of it. Not that I want to make content out of it. I already have my hands full on Genshin. What's this? Is this an ad for McDonald's? It just sounds like an ad for McDonald's. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'll just do one more account. I don't remember doing Kai's one, and I'm just gonna try to go back in. See what's up. We can try to do the gene tech stuff. Hopefully that works. I say hopefully that works as if I ever succeeded once, but I haven't. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper. You know, I'm not American, but when I last watched Asmongold, just listening to him talk about how back in the day the burgers used to cost $1, which was like dirt cheap, and listening to how much affordable fast food was before the past 5 years, it's like a dream, you know. I'm not old enough for that because I don't think I didn't even know what the heck that was. I don't think I even know what a McDonald's was. Difficulty 1, bro, didn't even try. Holy. Did he get the reward? My Wi-Fi is gone. I'm surviving off mobile data. Okay, he did it on what's this thing called again? Co-op. Fearless. Now I don't know the records. What is Arlecchino doing there? Wait, isn't this isn't the Fairbina. Can the Fairbina clear? This team can clear, doesn't it? Am I crazy? Well, I'm curious. Let me try. Oh wait, that's why there's no second Dendro unit. That's even more brick than I expected. This is even more brick than I expected. Forget about not having Columbine, not having freaking Llama. We don't even have a real Dendro unit outside of Yao Yao. And we don't even have sacrificial stuff. It will not clear. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. Alucino, is it C0R1? C1R1. Yeah, this Alucino might clear. Might. And the catch is might. Ben. Okay, we don't have an actual DPS here. We have 2 main DPS, which is brick as heck. Unironically, wait, not even Escoffier here. Okay. Neuvillette. I think it's just, I want to say Sucrose, but no. Mona? Mona's the closest thing. Mona, Kazuha, but Kazuha's being used though. Kazuha's being used for both. Well, Sucrose it is. We need 4 VV, right? Or I could do some weird Luna charge stuff. Actually, the default's Luna charge, right? I wonder if that's good. I'm just gonna try. I'm curious. Let's try the... I think the dog might be able to clear. It is C1R1. Actually, no, let me check. It might not be R1, but... I know it is R1, but it is White Hassle, though. Never mind. There you go. Because I remember this being a C1R1 account. Yeah, this should clear. 72 clear rate is a bit lower than I expected, but we'll take whatever we can get. Good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, White Hassle is pretty good. They really don't make 5-star weapons like they used to, man. Like, legit, though. Too early? No, this is C1R1. Look at that normal attack damage. Look at that normal attack damage. What was that about not clearing? Arlecchino, I believe. Look at that. 155k. My Arlecchino can only dream about hitting that hard. I'm not even kidding. The highest I hit was like 120k on Jade Spear. It's quite close. I think we can do it. The Arlecchino hitting numbers I can only hit with Melt, I know, right? I just have to not group the birds next to the guy. Because I complained about this in the... What's that thing called again? Okay, let me retry that. I think I should have waited for the fall damage to finish first. And then we could do it again. No, the latest Stygian guide. Because I complained in the guide that the auto-targeting of the game is so ass, I kept focusing on the big dog even I've tried to group them together. Oh my god. Let's retry. I don't think I can make it in 20 seconds. Feels R1 Arlecchino, man. Not even R1, it's C1 R1. It's even better than that. I tried to min-max a little bit. Should have done that. Is that fact? Oh.
反撃の時間。ここより登る。キャッツ燃えろ。風よ。全力攻撃。やっ。それ。やっ。じゃあ行くよ。権限。
C1 is better than R1, but drip is eternal. Agreed. I really need to not pull the guy closer. I need my energy back. Oof. I think we're just gonna try something else for now. It's quite close, but really it's just missing that one thing. Why is there no Traveler here? I guess it must have been another strategy that I'm not familiar with. Wait. Oh, it was supposed to be Geo Traveler. That makes a lot of sense now. Let's try the Crabfoot. This one should work. It is very doable though. It is very, very doable. Where'd my charge attack at? Much better than I thought. Way better than I thought. Oh, Columbina jump scare to be real though. By grouping RNG, I mean it's fine. It's new Villette, so grouping is not as important. Now this one we will have to go out and swap to Geo Traveler. The problem is I don't know if I have faith in this Zhongli ER because the Zhongli has to burst in a single rotation. Not even a single rotation, it's like half a rotation. Yeah, let me think. I need to swap characters. Right, I forgot about that. Is there any Traveler that's available somewhere? No? Okay, no? Okay. Make a random team with Traveler. Sekai wa 235 ER instructor. Oh, you're running an ER. You're running ER Sansa. Nico. So does that mean you don't have a flower or feather that has 30 ER? Okay, maybe that's a bit too high of an expectation. Let's give it 20 ER. Still a little higher. Still quite high, but maybe a bit more realistic, you know? I'm sure there's some random pieces you roll randomly and they roll to like 20 ER for some reason. Because I forgot, was it a Jeff that mentioned it? Basically about, was it, I forgot who said it, was it you? How they said like, if you're running 4 instructors, if you have a feather, if your instructor's feather or flower doesn't have as much ER rolls, which it is a 4-star, so the rolls are inherently going to be lower in terms of value. If you have a flower or feather that's a 5-star rarity, 5-star tier or whatever, and that has at least 20 ER plus, then it's actually better to run an ER Sans of the instructor's set because you will get more total rolls from getting, let's say, a flower or feather with 30 ER. And I believe my Diona or my Aino are both in a similar situation. Both are running Favonius. Actually, no, my sacrificial Diona was 227 with sac, which is definitely a bit lower. I think it can be a bit higher if I run Favonius. And then my Aino is Faf level 80 with 226, which is not bad. Still would like to have more though. And so, also, what's up? What's up, Piyush? We're just struggling on Stygian. Just another day around here as usual. Okay, so the strategy... We don't have to do the charge attack. We just have to do the pillar, right? Okay, this has never succeeded once on my account, and for the sake of the guide, it has also never succeeded. But I'm still gonna try. Yeah, a little bit off. Exciting with my friend for doing Stygian, we succeeded. Congrats. The timing's just not right. I think I have to hold a little bit. Bro. Basically, I said that I was surprised you run a 5-star ER Sans. So I assume you don't have any high ER rolls that is a 5-star feather or flower. Yeah, let me reduce the volume a bit. Am I excited for Zibai? Not really, because I'm not pulling for her. Because I'm contemplating whether I should go for C0 Skirk with C0 Zibai or go C0 R1 Skirk. But then, given the chance that I could have a chance to get Flynn's signature, I would probably place my bets on that. Like, unironically, winning the 50-50 for the Skirk weapon might work against me because that means I don't get Flint signature. If I do get Flint signature, now I can actually do runs without Inefa. So I can test like Binefa and like have a motivation to do that. Why would you not run a 5-star? Oh, because what Zajev said is that... Hold on. Let me just abandon real quick. So basically, because an ER Sans has 51.8, was it 51.8 ER? But the thing is, getting an instructor's feather or flower that actually rolls into ER that's more than 14 or 15 is very difficult because the rolls are simply lower. So it's very common to get 1 or 2 rolls into ER and maybe cap at like 10%. So if you do the math, right, both of those together is about like, let's say give or take, let's just assume 10 ER, a bit positive on the instructor side, you get 61.3. And I believe instructor's ER Sans is 32 or was it 33? Let me check Encardo Network real quick. Because I know I have my Diona build is on that. Let's see. Genshin Impact, Network. I sure hope you can load tonight. Thank you. Yeah, let's see. Diona. And my Diona's missing. Okay, so apparently there's a limit to how many characters I can save. What is wrong with this website, man? I keep saving all my older characters, but apparently there's a limit to how much Encardo Network can save. Feels bad, man. Maybe I should go Akasha. Okay, maybe I'll just go Akasha. Akasha remembers. I trust Akasha. There it is. Is this my current Diona? I think that's my old Diona. I don't remember my current Diona. I can't even check my own Diona. God damn it. So basically the idea is that it's not to say that it's wrong to do, but let's say you get 61.3 ER. Is it 61.3? Check. 61.8, sorry. 61.8 from, let's say, one feather. Let's just say one feather. One feather, 2 rolls, and then max 5-star ER Sans, you get 61. But it could be better. You could gain like 2 extra rolls, 2 to 3 extra rolls. And let's say 2. 2 extra rolls of ER if you run a 4-star instructor's piece. ER Sans. So you get like 32 or 33. Or was it 36? I don't remember. Let me just Google the stats. I'm just gonna go to Genshin Wiki. And then what happens is that, let's see, instructors, artifact stats. Is it artifact stats? I feel like I saved this somewhere, but I forgot. Stats. No, that's sets. Stats, blah, 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 blah. A 4-star ER is, that's a substat. What about major affect? Sans maximum, yeah, 38.7. So 38.7 versus 51.8 is 32 rolls of ER. Basically 13.1, just like max 2, 6.5. If you get, let's say a feather, a 5-star feather or flower with, let's assume 20%. The total ER you gain from those 2 separate pieces is assuming 58.7, which is 1 whole roll of ER, max roll of ER, compared to... Actually, no. No, it's only slightly lower, right? 38 and 20 is 50. Did I do the math right? Or did I do the math wrong? Which is slightly less. But if you happen to have a piece with 25 or 30 ER, you could technically run a 4-star ER Sans and a 5-star flower of it. It's a bit situational. It allows you to get 1 or 2 rolls of ER, but it depends on everyone's account. For me, I'm running the latter because I just happen to have like 3 to 4 pieces with like 30 ER. I don't think he can be controlled by Jin. He can, but I tried it like for 2 hours before I released the guide. The timing is just very tight. I'm not used to this terrain, so I don't know the exact location. Because the guide, the terrain is like the rocky terrain, so there's an exact position that you can do. I don't think I even hit. It's just very tough. Like, I couldn't manage to succeed it. And I've seen a few people do the clear, so the fact that there's that little implies that it's not even easy in the first place. If I spend 2 hours and I can only get 1 instance of fall damage, and I don't think most people can do it. Oh wait, I'm stupid. We need sack. Ain't no way, bro. Try the gene tech with fucking 5. Do we have R5? Oh my god, we only have R3. Is Xingqiu used? No, right? Sack gene is an absolute minimum. And I think my cat just dropped something. I don't know what's up. No, he can fall down. I covered it in the guide, but I wasn't able to do it. I wasn't able to do it very consistently. And the problem is like, I can do it all the way until the final part where he's supposed to take fall damage. And Sacrificial didn't proc. Okay. If Sacrificial didn't proc, this whole run is just gone, you know? Like that's the thing. I've tested this for like so long. Every time Sacrificial didn't proc, I just reset. I just mod so hard. Because failing, my Genshin is on an NVMe SSD, M.2. So it loads very fast, as you can tell on the stream right now. But every time I think it's almost there, and I go back to Jean, and her skill's not off cooldown, I'm just like sad. I tried for like 5 minutes, then I'll give up. I kind of want to at least do the Arlecchino one first though. You know, it's crazy how fast this loading speed is. It only takes me like 3 to 4 seconds to load back in. Or maybe I should look at the time though. Because I know the trick that I give is you walk right here, and then you stop here. But there's a very specific timing. I'll catch up in half an hour. Alright, see ya. I probably won't be streaming in half an hour. Unless I'm still doing Stygian. We'll see, we'll see. What is this cat's doing? You know, Sacrificial didn't even proc. That's the worst part. Maybe I should aim up. That's a no. And reaction probably will. I think I'll try a little bit more the Arlecchino mono, and then I'll probably just close the redeems. I don't want to touch a speck of Stygian anymore. It's so like freaking tiring. You know what? Sometimes you know, I think I'll start mentioning this for all my future guides. Sometimes it's just okay to give up. Like that's it. Sometimes it really is just okay to give up. It's just 1 feather. You get 2 out of 3. That's already good enough. Assuming you even do the disturbance outbreak in the first place. That was a perfect dodge. Can you just go back? Thank you. Problem is this guy takes too long to go back. Oh great, he spawned near the center. I don't think we have time for this. He spawned back directly at the center. That's a problem. I subbed Diana to instructors ER since Goblet with 18 ER, and I hate 240 ER. Now I have 240 ER. Yep. One knowledge that was useful from Jeff. Not to say this knowledge is not useful, but his takes are always questionable. I mean, I guess when the only thing you do is play Genshin all day, then that's what happens to your brain, man. I know that because I used to be there, even if I'm not a content creator. We try to get as much damage as possible during the downtime. I'm kind of afraid to do the reset because I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna do this. Can you go back to your thing? I'm literally losing time because of this. Yeah, let's try to pull it away. Because it works against us if he actually... The auto-targeting screwed us over. Oh my god. I hate auto-targeting so much. How to submit Stygian help, you can just let me know, but I think you'll probably have to come back tomorrow. No, that's not optimal. Oh. Because my brain is super worn out right now. It's the auto-targeting. If we killed those chickens right there, it would have been a clear. Not that we can even get fearless in the first place, it's just a matter of like validation really. See what I mean? I even want to do that. Oyoverse devs, please fix your game. Ain't no way they released Stygian onslaught and it didn't suffer this. Only one fall damage? I guess being Mawika doing the stagger actually helps more than it hurts, huh? What even is Stygian without suffering? Nice.
じゃあ行くよ。
みんながそばにいるよっとやっちょっとやっ貫こうやっもみちが全力攻撃やっ権限風を知れそこだ
じゃあ行くよ。
みんながそばにいる貫こうせいはっ却下するはっと
Oh, there you go. But this one's not clearable. This one's not clearable. Oh. Whoa, I'm gonna grab water, be right back. I don't want to do this boss. Actually, it's not even a matter of I don't want to do this boss. This account's just cooked. It's a coffeeless skirk, llama-less Nefair. How many bricks can we have, chat? How many bricks can one man have? You know, on the plus side, on the plus side, at least we know llama's not rerunning anytime soon. However, I've heard rumors about we still have quite a bunch of Darkrai characters left. Was it a Linnea, Nicole, possible Sandrone, and maybe one more character? It's like I'm just like I kind of want to get Llama on a fair, or at least Llama at minimum. But I want to know what the new characters do. Nicole is a must. That one is non-negotiable. For now, Skirk Nefair Durin, I'm going to hurt myself with that one. Back to rank while watching it. Wait, what? Chaska? There's a Chaska in this team? There is no Chaska. What Chaska? The only hope for this account is quite literally just the gene tech. Udok? I mean, good for him, I guess. Honestly, I feel like when you play competitive games, you just play it. You should just play it and don't treat it seriously. Unless you make money out of it, why would you treat a video game seriously? Unless you're going for a lifelong achievement or something, why would you treat it seriously? Especially much of a joke in competitive. Oh, he got buff, we went to rank, I see. He got buff again now. Crazy. I mean, even then, like, is Chaska... Do you guys think this team can clear that Chaska? As a C0 R1 Chaska owner, do you guys really think Chaska can clear a guy who has a self-repairing shield and electro-charge shield with this bare-bone team? I don't think so. Level 71? Of course I'm not. I don't look at anyone below here. You know, I admit sometimes I don't see stuff, but like, anyone below here just doesn't exist to me. Now, I think we're just gonna call it there. I'm just gonna get the data. For anyone who is, I think that should be most of the accounts for now. YouTube rocks or Twitch rocks. For anyone who wants any of the clears, you're gonna have to save that for tomorrow. But keep in mind, I have a limited amount of time to work with that because I don't want to spend the entire stream. I only stream like twice a week, so I don't want to spend the entire stream just to get the clear. I mean, you know, worst case scenario, you can always go to 7, please. I'm pretty sure 7 is literally streaming right now, both on Twitch and on YouTube. So, I mean, his sole content is quite literally just doing a bunch of Genshin stuff. So you can go check him out. Just go look for 7, please. I think that's his YouTube main account or whatever. But other than that, tomorrow is going to be the last day to redeem Stygian because Sunday is going to be the new Imaginarium Theatre. That one, by all means, if you need help for theatre, go ahead and ask me. so that I can maintain my claim of being the Imagine Theater guy. Not that there's anyone else. Anyways, YouTube rocks. I will see you guys tomorrow. So for anyone who wants more Stygian stuff, just come back the same time around tomorrow. Preferably a bit earlier because there are no accounts at the moment. So yeah. See you, YouTube rocks.